This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Welcome to St. Paul Evangelical Lutheran Church. This is the devotion for the first Monday in the year 2023. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2023. And the story we read this morning fits right in the beginning of the new year. It is a story from Genesis chapter 12. Let me read what the scripture says, and then I'll offer you a little thought on these words from scripture. This is Genesis chapter 12, verses 1 through 7. Now the Lord said to Abraham, "Go from your country and your kindred and your father's house to the land that I will show you. I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you, and will make your name great, so that you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and the one who curses you I will curse. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." So Abraham went as the Lord had told him, and Lot went with him. Abraham was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. Abraham took his wife Sarah and his brother's son Lot, and all the possessions that they had gathered, and the persons whom they had acquired in Haran, and they set forth to go to the land of Canaan. When they had come to the land of Canaan, Abraham passed through the land to the place at Shechem, to the oak of Moreh. At that time, the Canaanites were in the land. Then the Lord appeared to Abraham and said, "To your offspring I will give this land." So he built there an altar to the Lord who had appeared to him. Wonderful story. A 75 years old man told to leave from his hometown, everything he knew, all of his connections, all of the people he knew, the place he had lived for 75 years and had fully established himself. God tells him to leave that place and go to a place with no road map, with no name, just the land that God will show him. And God makes a promise to him that he will give him a seed and he will make him a great man. When he comes into the land, God says, even though people are occupying the land, God says, "This land I will give you." What a wonderful story about a relationship. God started his relationship with Abraham when he was 75 years, asked Abraham to leave his home with his wife and his nephew to go to this place. Abraham faithfully followed. Wonderful story. We are entering into a new year. We don't know what is ahead of us. We don't know all of the landmines, all of the difficulties, all the goodness. Whatever is ahead of us, we do not know. But one thing we can be assured of is our relationship with Jesus. And because we have this relationship with Jesus, and because Jesus has promised us that wherever we go, he will be with us, and because we know that it was he who brought us through 2022, we know that he is the same one who can take us through 2023. So we have a vast new world, new year ahead of us, uncertain of what is going to come before us, but we know that God is with us. And because God is with us, we can go through this new year. So we may be making resolutions, and we may be talking about a place that we want to go in our resolutions, but we don't know the path. I think every plan, every resolution, every new beginning ought to begin with Jesus. And it is Jesus who holds the roadmap in his hands. It is Jesus who leads and guides us. It is Jesus who will take us to that destiny that he has already set for us. And all of the promises he makes to us, he can fulfill. So we need to trust him. We need to believe in him, and we need to know that this Jesus who walks with us never grows weary. He always has an answer. He's always leading and guiding, and we can trust and depend on him. Abraham did, and he is recorded as being a blessed man because of his faithfulness in following Jesus. So build your relationship with Jesus. Trust that relationship. He holds you. He guides you. He knows where to lead you. And because he's leading you, you will never fail. Have a blessed new year. Amen.